Welcome to Makers Unveiled. In today's journey, we trace the remarkable evolution of the fountain pen, from its humble beginnings as a reed pen in ancient Egypt to its status today as an exquisite writing instrument. Watch closely as we delve into the meticulous crafting of the nib and the artful creation of the wooden body, celebrating both the history and the craftsmanship behind this elegant tool. Since the dawn of civilization, humanity has sought ways to record its thoughts, laws, and stories. From reed pens used by ancient Egyptians to the quills of the Renaissance, the quest for a more efficient writing instrument was unending. The modern fountain pen began to take shape in the early 19th century. Pioneers like John Jacob Parker and Petrarch Poinaru were among the first to patent designs that incorporated an ink reservoir. These innovations aimed to provide a continuous and reliable flow of ink, unlike the dip pens of the time.
Here within the cap of the all-new Parker 51, you'll find the world's smoothest writing pen point. It's Parker's exclusive new electro-polished point.
The mid-20th century marked the golden age of fountain pens. Brands like Montblanc, Parker, and Schieffer competed to offer luxurious designs and innovative technologies, such as the Parker 51 with its hooded nib, which protected the ink from drying.
The beautiful all-new electro-polished Parker 51, world's smoothest writing pen.
The advent of the ballpoint pen in the mid-20th century shifted public preference due to its convenience and affordability. Fountain pens, once a necessity, became more of a status symbol and a tool for aficionados. In recent years, the fountain pen has experienced a resurgence, cherished for its craftsmanship and the personalized writing experience it offers. From simple tools to intricate masterpieces, the evolution of the fountain pen mirrors our ongoing journey of innovation and expression. Explore the artistry and history of fountain pens and discover how this ancient tool continues to leave a lasting mark on the world of writing. Nibs are commonly made from metals such as stainless steel and gold due to their durability and resistance to corrosion, but gold is favored for their flexibility and smooth writing qualities. The first step in manufacturing a nib is to cut and stamp the metal into the basic shape of the nib. This is usually done using a die that stamps the metal sheets into the outline of a nib. A heart-shaped hole is then made. This is known as the breather hole and helps with ink flow regulation. A chosen design is then stamped on top. Next, the nib is curved, which allows for more consistent and comfortable contact with the paper, as well as a smooth ink delivery. A wear-resistant alloy is then welded into the nib. This is typically found to be tungsten or iridium to allow the nib to withstand the friction of writing on paper. The famous slit is then cut into the nib. This creates a pathway for the ink from the nib to paper. Polishing gives the nibs their shine. Ultrasonic cleaning is performed to remove engraving or polishing residue. At quality control, final adjustments are made, and there you have it. The creation of the nib, the heart of the fountain pen. Moving on to the body of the fountain pen, we will see how it is made. In this instance, we will witness the production of a rosewood fountain pen. The initial blocks are marked for division and divided into a cap part and a body part. A hole is drilled in each piece for a metal tube. The metal tube, with the help of epoxy resin, is inserted. This is a strong, durable adhesive that is commonly used because it bonds well with both metal and wood. The married metal and wood which will make up the skeleton of the pen, are placed into a curing chamber which will accelerate the curing process of the adhesive. The skeleton will now be cut into a fountain pen shape. The diameter of each half is measured to ensure standards remain optimum. To ensure the pen not only looks beautiful, but also feels smooth and comfortable in the hand, the following steps are performed. Sanding. Initially, coarser sandpaper is used to smooth out any rough areas and imperfections from the initial shaping process. Polishing. After sanding, polishing further enhances the surface through the use of very fine sandpaper, ensuring a high gloss and smooth finish on the wood. Applying finish. Beeswax is carefully measured out and swirled to ensure its texture is consistent, and then applied by hand. This will provide a protective coating and enhances the natural beauty of the wood. A small opening is made in the cap to allow room for the pen clip. Silicone grease is added to the inside of the pen to both ease the addition of internal parts and also provide waterproofing. Now we'll witness the assembly of the wood and internal components. Here is a diagram to show the different parts of a fountain pen. A connective piece is added to both ends of the barrel. One is to allow the cap side to clip in when the pen is in use, known as the cap thread. The other side allows for the addition of the section, known as the section connector thread. The cap side is assembled and the parts are very straightforward. The clip is added to the top of the cap. This section piece acts as both a conduit and a grip, where the ink will flow from the ink converter to the nib. A plastic guard is added to the pen cap and tested. This guard will ensure the nib is well protected when inside the cap. Dipped in ink, the cartridge is filled and the writing components of the pen are tested. And then cleaned. Ready for final assembly. There you have it, the creation of a fine pen. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we look forward to seeing you next time on Makers Unveiled.